Hey guys, how's it going? So over the past few days I've been questing non-stop, and it's been pretty boring and pretty monotonous, but it got to the point where I'm actually able to do Recipe for Disaster now. And so I went ahead and started doing the boss fights. Just if you aren't familiar with the boss fights, I'll give you a quick rundown. The first boss is extremely easy. I didn't have any problems with the first boss. Second boss, you need to use ice gloves if you want to be able to use a weapon. Third boss is going to drain your stats, so you definitely need super restore potions. I went in with about 1.5 super restores, and that wasn't even enough, so I came back with 4, as you can see here. So yeah, it's really important that you bring enough super restores for this guy. And then the next guy after this little whipped cream guy is a little vampire, I think. But she's really weak to the Ivan spell, so if you have the Ivan staff, you can see that I hit her for like 24s, 25s, so it's really strong against her. And then the next boss is the Dagonoth Queen. So I tried her once and then came back, and this is what happened. After I had tried her once and then came back, I forgot something really crucial. So yeah, that kind of sucked, and I kind of lost my glory and a couple other items. It wasn't that bad though, because I had a bunch of leftover Mystic from doing Slayer, so I didn't have to buy any other Mystic. It was really just the Dragon Dagger and the glory that I lost. But then I went ahead and just did her afterwards. I mean, the only reason I really died there, it's not like these are hard bosses, especially if you bring teleports. If you get to a situation where you're out of food, just teleport away. But yeah, the only reason I died there is because I forgot to check my health from the last time I teleported out, which was a really dumb mistake. So I went ahead and finished the Dagonoth there really easy, and then the last boss is a joke. I mean, he does hit pretty hard, like he hit a 25 on me there, but as long as you wear magic resistance armor, he really doesn't hit you that bad. And so then I went ahead and got my Barrows gloves, so that's a huge requirement out of the way for a max gear range tank, and so I'm really happy with that, and now I can do some more training. So I unlocked Cave Horrors, and what I decided to do with Cave Horrors is I actually got a clue scroll, and this is what I got. So that was actually my first clue scroll that I ever did, and it was actually pretty good loot. It was better than I was expecting. I ended up selling the, it was a Guthix page 2, and I ended up selling that for 80k, and then I sold the rune plate and the rune legs, I think, for 120k, for both of them. And then I still have the black d'hide chaps, just because, I'm gonna get 70 range on one of my 2 accounts, in the near future, so there's really no point in getting rid of them. I'll just hold on to them. So the last thing I wanted to do with this video is just give you guys a quick update on where I am with my range tank, because ultimately a lot of my progress has been going towards this account. My pure is at 69 strength, which is better than this account, obviously. This account's at 66, but that's really the only advantage that my pure has over this account. This account has 50 prayer. I'm going to go to 52 soon. And it's got some pretty good combat stats. For right now, since I'm a range tank, it's pretty silly how my range is the lowest of all my combat stats, but I'm gonna probably train that on Cave Horrors, not just because of the level 3 clue scrolls that you can get, but also because of a black mask, to see if a black mask can drop. So if I can get any of those, then I'd be really happy, and that's exactly what I'm going for. And it's a little less crowded than dragons, I find. Dragons tend to have a lot of people just camping around them, so I'm not too interested in that. So one last thing is just the quests. I have 177 quest points, so the 176 and then the 1 for completing Recipe for Disaster. I haven't done any, obviously, since then. But yeah, I don't have that many more quests to do. A lot of these are tiny little quests that I kind of skipped over, like Hizil Cult, Haunted Mine, some of the Monk's Friend. Some of these are pretty short and tiny quests, and then I have some long ones. I still have to do Roving Elves and Regicide. But yeah, I'm pretty much at the point, and King's Ransom and Legends Quest are both up there, and then obviously Lunar Diplomacy. So I do have a couple more quests, but ultimately I'm getting there, and I'm probably going to go for the quest cape, although I'm probably not going to try to do it as quickly as possible. I'm not going to rush for it. I do want to ultimately get it, because I'm at the point now where I'm so close that I feel like it would almost be easy and entertaining for me to get it. So I might end up going for that. So thanks a bunch for watching, you guys. Please subscribe and like if you like the video, and be sure to stay tuned for more, because my peer is at the point where I'm starting to get PK clips. I'm putting together video, and I'm gonna try my hardest to make sure that it's really entertaining for how low of combat I am, because ultimately I'm not up there with a lot of other video makers in terms of like 80 strength, 1 defense peers and stuff like that. But hopefully it'll be entertaining. Stay tuned for that, and until next time, peace.